Alright, this is my tutorial on exposure for a digital camera. The camera I'm using is a Canon, and this is a nativity scene. You have Joseph, and you have baby Jesus, and you have Mary. And what I'm going to be teaching you today is mainly how to give the effect of darkness when you have a lot of light. And that normally eliminates a lot of noise. And noise is basically blurriness. When you see a lot of blur, your camera is taking a lot of blur. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this out a little, so you can see what you're looking at. Alright. And I'm going to bring it in one last time, just now that you know. And I'm going to focus it right in on this light up here. I'm going to lock the exposure. I just locked the exposure. Now if I bring it out, I'm going to just show you the entire room is pretty dark. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to show you now is I just turn on all the lights, and because I have my exposure lock set to that low light condition, everything seems darker than it is. Now just watch, I'm going to unlock the exposure, and everything lightens up a little. Now I'll try it with a bigger light. I've got my fixtured ceiling light up here, and I'm going to lock the exposure. When it's right dark, I'm going to lock the exposure. Exposure locked. Now I'm going to bring it out, and you'll see that everything has gotten very, very dark. Even this, nothing has changed about the lighting in the nativity, but yet it's gotten much darker now. This really giving the appearance of a nighttime scene. Now let's say you didn't want it to get, I'll just unlock the exposure. Let's say we didn't want it to get that dark. I'm going to zoom in on this light again, but instead of going in all the way, I'm going to bring it kind of like that, right about like that. And we have, again, it's still dark, but it's not as dark. Now I'm going to unlock the exposure, and you have your normal light. Now I'm going to try one more. I'm going to just put it in just like that, and I'm going to move it down, and you can see that the lighting in the whole room has changed. I'll just show you a little. See, you got a whole light, and what this is great for is if you're shooting in a high light scene and you need a night shot, you can point to any lamp or even the sun, but I wouldn't want to point my camera right at the sun, because that could hurt it. But I'd point it near the sun, and I could always lock the exposure.